I'm Cindy Lloyd. I have been at First Pres for, well, probably we're getting pretty close to 61 years.
Oh my gosh.
I came here when I was born, and I was baptized here, and I was confirmed here, and I was married here. There's just this home feeling here for me. There's just this something that's inside me that when I'm here, I feel at home, I feel God's presence. But it's not necessarily the building, it's the people, it's the relationships that I've made. But yet those relationships have been, obviously they've changed throughout my life. Obviously I would have had relationships as a kid and how special those were. And then we all grew up and we went away to college, and there's a couple of us that are still here that would have been like during my growing up time. I think like most of us when we're children, our faith journey, we go to Sunday school and we hear the lessons and we learn the stories. And I had Sunday school teachers that are doing, I hope, what I'm trying to do and make those stories and those pieces that we learn in the Bible applicable to children, that they can somehow connect to it in their life. Because one of the biggest messages we have to teach young children is that faith is about believing when you can't see, when you can't touch, when you can't use your five senses. That really is what faith is. When I was in 8th grade, my dad was killed suddenly in a United Airlines plane crash. And so in a weekend, my mom was suddenly a woman that had 3 children that were 13, 10, and 6. And my mom had been always very involved in the church. I remember seeing, and I think that was a big part of my faith journey, I remember seeing my mom's church friends really rally around her. And even some of those ladies now, they're all still friends, which is, and now as their lives have changed and different things have happened in their lives, they've all been there for each other. I think that made a huge impact on me. I would say that's when I first felt God in my life. I would say that that's when I first felt faith in my life, where I couldn't really feel it. I mean, like I couldn't touch it, but I could feel it in my heart when I talked to kids about that I felt like God got me through that situation. And so that was part of my faith journey. And I think then the friends I had here, that I was able to come and still be myself. I could act normal as opposed to that really our life had changed at home. And yet we were still so blessed that we could come here and have people that cared about us. Or the way that I feel like God at times in my life has just put people there when I needed them. And when I was thinking about why do I come here? It's the relationships. And it's very definitely been that in the last 30 years of my life when I've been coming as an adult. But it is absolutely the relationships. It's the smiles on Sunday morning. I can't tell you the joy I see in seeing the kids grow up and then knowing those families. And honestly, there's a couple here, a couple different families that I taught the kids for Sunday school, and now their children are coming. And the joy of that, it just fills me up.